Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? It's your girl here, MJ's Nia. Welcome to the channel. So, I want to first start off and say congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles. They are the new Super Bowl champions. Congrats to them. But we got to have a real talk, a real serious talk about the Super Bowl. A lot went down around this thing, man. Let me tell y'all. I don't even know where to begin. I might be all over the place. I'm going to try to keep it in order as much as I can. But we're going to start off with Kendrick Lamar performance. To me, I thought Kendrick Lamar had a beautiful message inside of his in his performance. If y'all do not know, if y'all new to Kendrick Lamar, he always have a message that's being spoken with the dance and how the way he moved around.
It's your uncle, Sam. And this is the great American game.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. Someone better squabble. Have you ever walked your enemy down with a poker face?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what America wants. Nice and calm. You're almost there. Don't mess this
Are we locked in? Then stab this way, stab that way, then stab this way, stab that way. Hold on. I go by the name of Kdot, Kendrick Lamar, okay, Llama, Mr. Morale. This is
We're going to talk about that later on, what the message was. But we're going to first talk about how Kendrick Lamar was slammed for the worst halftime show ever during the Super Bowl 2025 performance before swiped at Revival Drake. And you're gonna keep hearing this, that they bringing up Drake. There's a reason why they're doing that, because they both have beef with each other. Drake is also suing, I think, pretty much suing him, but suing UMG. We're gonna get into this. So Kendrick Lamar, 37, was slammed for having the worst halftime show ever after he hit the stage at the Caesars Superdome for his Super Bowl performance in New Orleans on Sunday. Fresh off his Grammy wins, the rapper didn't seem to carry that momentum into the performance during the showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Pay close attention to the pictures. The Pulitzer, I don't know how to pronounce it. Pulitzer Prize winner took a swipe at his hip hop rival Drake during the performance as he performed his diss track "Not Like Us." Okay. The LA native showcased his lyrical powers as he started out the performance on top of a car. Despite Drake recently suing his and Lamar's record label, UMG, over the controversial song Not Like Us, which calls Drake a certified pedophile, Kendrick still went on to perform the song. He omitted the word over. However, he delivered two other controversial lines from the song, rapping, "Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young," and trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor, as the crowd chanted along, which they did. Kendrick also wore a big silver chain pinned with a small letter A, and another reference to A minor in the lyrics. I already knew this when I saw her. I already knew what this was about. Tennis champion Serena Williams, who was once linked to Drake, was pictured dancing during Not Like Us. Unlike some of the fans, the athlete appeared to enjoy the show as she danced to Drake diss track. She was actually was a part of the performance as well. This was a diss to Drake. She once, I think, was in I don't know, had some type of relationship with Drake. Drake didn't took her seriously. Let me know if I'm wrong. Ever since then, Drake has thrown shots at her and her husband. So this was a diss directly to Drake as well. Again, the scathing diss track about Drake won Lamar a Grammy for Record of the Year and Song of the Year last weekend. Later in the performance, he was joined by SZA, 35. SZA wild in all red look. The rapper was introduced by Samuel L. Jackson. Look at Samuel L. Jackson. Who is he dressed as? Okay. Lamar said he was aiming and infused his Los Angeles hip hop flavor into New Orleans while staying true to his storytelling roots during his halftime performance. He was joined by a crew of backup dancers who formed an American flag while dressed in red, white, and blue. Lamar's song Not Like Us, which accuses Drake of being a pedophile, became a viral sensation over the summer as the two artists sparred. Sparred. Drake pictured in 2022. Also, there was a moment where somebody ran, it was a moment fan storms Super Bowl halftime show with Palestinian flag. Let me go ahead and play this for you guys so you guys can see it. All right, so here is a better picture. It says during a Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl halftime show, a man stormed the stage, raising a Palestinian and a Sundance flag. I might pronounce it wrong. My bad. Ended up getting tackled by security and dragged off. Girl, when I tell you, it's been chaos. Like y'all don't even know. Like the Kendrick Lamar worst performance. That's just a small portion of it. It's been a lot. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. He got tackled. So I want to give you guys an update. So the guy at the Super Bowl halftime dancer says he don't regret using his role to stage a secret protest. NFL responds by banning him for life from all events. So he's been banned from all events. So here it is. This is from Neighborhood Talk. It says, neighbors, a performer who took part in Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show used his role to pull off an unauthorized protest in front of millions, including the U.S. President, I think it's Zul Kwame, y'all say the name, who was hired as a participant in the show, smuggled a dual Sudanese Palestinian flag onto the field and staged an unscripted demonstration. During the performance, Nantamu climbed on a prop car, raised a flag, and ran across the field before security tackled him and removed him from the stadium. His actions exposed a major security failure for an event of this scale, raising serious concerns about how he made it through weeks of preparation without being flagged. The NFL has since banned Nantambu for life from all league stadiums and events. Though he has not been charged, despite the backlash, he remains defiant, saying he has no regrets and insisting his protest was not political, but instead a measure of solidarity. The incident has left many wondering how did someone with an agenda slip through the cracks at one of the most secure events in the country. And I believe somebody got it was like, yes, that's D. I don't know if this person works on this Neighborhood Talk, but this is where I got that from. This information. We possibly can Google it if you want to learn more about it. Just Google this. This person. I think his name is really hard, but it's ZULQA. I think that's MAINNANTAMBU. So yeah, the ZUL that's is like Zul Kwame Nan Tambu, but that's who it was. He's like a dancer. They said that he was a halftime dancer. But yeah, a lot of people think that this was a part of the show. They don't know yet. That's what they think. I have no clue. But yeah, I just want to give y'all the update. All right. Prior to the performance, there was much debate about whether Kendrick would perform the diss track. There was a lot of people were talking about it. Kendrick rocked a blue and white jacket, a black shirt, blue jeans, and a backwards hat. Lamar performed whack out murals, bodies, squabble, Euphoria, Humble, DNA, Man at the Garden, and Peekaboo by himself before he was joined by SZA. The duo performed the collab Luther and All the Stars. He finished off his performance with the song TV Off. There was a message in there. We're going to talk about it. Drake watching Kendrick put on one of the worst Super Bowl halftime shows in history. I guess he's gonna smile. I don't know. I clicked on it, but it didn't do anything. These links ain't working. Then here it goes. I thought the weekend was bad, but Kendrick Lamar took the spot. Worst halftime show ever. Drake seen people saying Kendrick Lamar had the worst Super Bowl halftime performance of all time. This Kendrick halftime show is the worst I've ever seen. Worst halftime show ever. Not a fan. Hashtag Super Bowl. Somehow Kendrick is the worst in the game itself. So far, the best part of the halftime show is Samuel L. Jackson. I genuinely can't tell if being biased against Kendrick, but I think this is the worst halftime show I've seen in a minute. What's worse, the Chiefs' offense or this halftime show? This halftime show, you get the point. All right. I'm gonna say something. I'm not trying to, because I had like I like the message in the show. I saw what Kendrick Lamar was doing, but a lot of people want booty shaking. They want people to be, screaming and yelling a whole bunch of nonsense. They're not used to performance like this. So basically, if y'all have not been noticed, there's a trend of who has the worst performance, the worst halftime performance every year. I'm also going to show some videos again from TikTok. Um, People stating their opinion on the Super Bowl halftime show, because there's a lot of people. A lot of what I just read from the Daily Mail. A lot of people lost it. They didn't quite understand the message. The message went right over people's head. This is basically America playing a game with us. I'm gonna say this and say this again. This is America playing a game with us. The X and O's, that was being shown on the field, that shows that X and O always stands for games, y'all. Board games, PlayStation controller. Is America is playing with us. They're keeping us divided. That's why Kendrick Lamar had this message being shown, especially with Donald Trump being in the audience. But I want to show you a comment. There's a comment right here. It says literally, don't care about symbolism. We wanted hype songs. So the reason why I'm reading this comment to you guys is because this is how you guys are brainwashed. You guys are always about having fun. Y'all don't y'all don't want y'all don't understand that they're trying to spin a narrative of they want to keep us in a box. They want to keep us under control. If Kendrick Lamar was out there talking about, selling drugs and having half naked women dancing on out there, y'all would have loved it. Y'all would have loved that audience. Y'all would have loved that performance. This is why I said the brainwashing is crazy out here, and y'all falling for it. So I'm gonna let these other people on TikTok talk to you guys, let you hear their viewpoint on the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl message. That's what I want you guys to understand. So let me play these videos for you guys.
Kendrick put out a message. That wasn't a performance. That wasn't meant to be like Beyonce, Bruno Mars. Kendrick put out a message. That wasn't a performance. That wasn't meant to be like Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Coldplay, none of that. Did y'all peep everything that happened in that halftime show? You had the American flag. You had Samuel L. Jackson narrating as Uncle Sam. That is iconic in itself. Did y'all peep everything that Samuel L. Jackson was saying? Obviously, this went over a lot of people's heads because I feel like a lot of people are saying it was ass, but like this performance, it wasn't meant to be a performance. Kendrick wanted to pass along the message, and that's exactly what he did. He looked in the camera and said, "Hey, Drake, that may have been the best." He had the A necklace on for A minor. He had a whole arena. Having a whole arena screaming A minor, that's diabolical. That's insane. He had game over at the end. He had turned his TV off. The TV went off. So many things was iconic. Then he brings up Serena Williams during Not Like Us. And you know how Serena Williams, like everyone was coming for her back then, saying she was like an aggressive black woman, like tennis player. He was giving her flowers in a way. You already know she used to date Drake, so like that by itself. Then when him and SZA performed Luther, Samuel Jackson was like, no, like give them more what they want. Then they performed All Stars all the way back to 2018. That explains a lot because that's what the people want to hear. That's the American people. That's what they want. This was iconic to me. This will go down forever in history. Kendrick was essentially saying right time, wrong guy. A lot of y'all are pissed. So for everyone saying that wasn't good, it went over. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's from who? Zibbo.
Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show has left everybody split down the middle. People either thought it was mid, but the people who were paying attention thought it was brilliant. The halftime show was much more than some performance or a concert. It was a damn statement. It was an act of defiance that I believe was directed at the President of the United States that was sitting in the stadium. It starts off with Samuel L. Jackson coming out dressed up as Uncle Sam. He looks at the crowd and says, "This is your Unc Sam. And this is the great American game." Then there was Kendrick Lamar stating that the revolution will be televised. I'd like to note that at one point during the performance, the actual screen behind him, the monitors that were lighting up that said game over at the end, at one point had a message that said, "Warning, wrong way." Then the line I don't think you could have missed unless you weren't paying attention. Kendrick Lamar stating, "You picked the right time, but the wrong guy." This led back to Samuel L. Jackson later on asking Kendrick, "But Mr. Lamar, do you really know how to play the game?" Then came the really good line, "I see you brought the homeboys with you. Scorekeeper, deduct 10 points." Then came the most visually stunning part of the show. Originally, the dancers had formed together to create an American flag while they were all garbed out in red, white, and blue. But then later, they scatter in different directions, and eventually, with Kendrick Lamar in the middle, the flag is split in half, showing the division in our country. It was quite clear that this entire performance was a message directed at the president because they knew he was going to be in attendance. Let me know what you think in the comments down below.
I want to tell you guys something. I've been editing and upload this video, editing and upload this video, editing and upload. I think I did this like 4 times. I had to re-edit and re-upload because of YouTube. YouTube is constantly finding things wrong with this video, and they're blocking it. They're blocking it. And I also found out that they age restricted my other video, even though I blurred out the kid face in my video with DJ Academic. They have they're trying to figure out ways to block videos on my channel because they want you to stay blind. They want you to stay, brainwashed. This is what I'm trying to tell you. They don't want us talking about the American government. They really don't. I've been saying this on my channel. I just want to bring in, I'm just butting in to let you guys know that what they're doing. I just want you guys to see what they're doing. They're butting in the channels, my channel, and they're blocking things, and they're making sure things are not getting pushed through the algorithm. So I want to let you guys know if the video don't look right, it's because I keep constantly re-editing and uploading it, re-edit it and upload, because these fools here, they're finding things wrong with the video. All right. Just want to let you know.
It is amazing to me how many people missed Kendrick Lamar's message. I understand if you missed the more subtle references like the 40 mules, but how did you miss right time, wrong person? I mean, you had Samuel L. Jackson literally dressed as Uncle Sam. And just like him saying the revolution will not be televised, there was a portion of his performance that was literally not televised, where a group of people were literally dancing and holding up a flag in support of a certain area that's been attacked constantly lately. And also just the line in general of the revolution will not be televised. If you know about activism, then you know that that is a line that is used a lot. Uncle Sam literally saying, "Do you know how to play the game?" While dressed as Uncle Sam directly talking to America. Again, this is in your face, guys. And for those who are saying it's not that deep, oh, you're looking too much into it. No, I'm not. It's one thing if it goes over your head. It's another thing if someone explains it to you and you still deny it. Then at that point, you just lack critical thinking. And because of that, it is one of the best Super Bowl halftime performances ever. Yeah, I said it.
Here are the Easter eggs you might have missed in Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl bonanza. The performance begins with Uncle Sam, who Samuel L. Jackson, an actor known for playing roles that represent the man. We see Kendrick's set assembling the American flag, symbolizing that this very country was built by Black Americans. But think deeper. Kdot did not spare the certified lawyer boy, Drizzy Drake. His chain was a lowercase a, or in other words, A minor. Serena Williams appeared to perform a local LA dance called the Crip Walk, a move she got in trouble for in her tennis career. But she is also Drake's ex-girlfriend. And where did she perform the dance? Right in the X. Now the whole stage was shaped like a PlayStation controller. But why? Well, think deeper. PlayStation is owned by Sony, the same company that owns Drake's label. You know they love to sue, indeed. See, this beef all started when Drake and J. Cole proclaimed they were the big three, and big as the what? Big as the Super Bowl. Well, here we are. Kendrick's final full circle cheat code. Game over.
Alright, y'all. Kendrick Lamar just performed at the Super Bowl and people are not feeling it. This was supposed to be a historic moment, the first solo rapper to headline the halftime show, but instead, fans are calling it boring, underwhelming, and straight up trash. So what went wrong? Let's get into it. Kendrick hit the Super Bowl stage at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. Introduced by Samuel L. Jackson, dressed as Uncle Sam, his set list included GNX, Squabble Up, Humble, DNA, Euphoria, and Man at the Garden. He had backup dancers in patriotic outfits. Serena Williams made a quick cameo, and he even brought out Mustard. Sounds like it should have been a huge moment, right? Well, the reaction wasn't what Kendrick was hoping for. Almost immediately after the halftime show ended, social media went in on Kendrick's performance. They were saying it had no energy, no surprises, just a regular Kendrick set. Also, this was the most mid-Super Bowl performance ever, and people were expecting something big, a crazy guest appearance, a high-energy spectacle, but instead, it just felt like a regular Kendrick concert. One of the biggest complaints was that Kendrick's performance lacked that Super Bowl magic. Think about past halftime shows. Dr. Dre's legendary 2022 performance brought out Eminem, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, and Mary J. Blige. Rihanna's 2023 set had her floating above the stadium and revealing a pregnancy. Even The Weeknd's 2021 show had that viral moment with him running through the mirror maze. Kendrick, no crazy production, no viral moment, just a standard set. Even the live crowd seemed off. You know it's bad when the biggest reaction was when Serena Williams showed up for 10 seconds in the A minor part of Not Like Us. Plus the performance was interrupted when someone stormed the stage with a Palestinian flag. It was one of the most talked about moments of the night, which is not a good sign for the actual show. Now let's be real, Kendrick was never going to do a pop-friendly mainstream Super Bowl show. He's not Rihanna, he's not Bruno Mars, he's not Beyonce. He's a lyrical, introspective rapper. His music is deep, layered, and meant to be analyzed. Not exactly the easiest fit for a stadium of casual viewers expecting anthems. So maybe this was just the wrong setting for him, but at the same time, if you're gonna headline the biggest stage in the world, you gotta bring something special, and that's what fans feel was missing. So now we have to ask, was Kendrick's Super Bowl performance actually trash, or are people overreacting? Or did he play it too safe? Or was he just the wrong artist for this stage? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
I want to also discuss the top 5 worst Super Bowl halftime shows, because this is also another talk as well where people are saying that his performance was boring, which to me it wasn't, because it was a message. I like how the dancers were moving around on the field. They were all a part of the Super Bowl. Well, they're calling it now the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl message, and I'm here for it. But I want people to know that there is the worst Super Bowl halftime shows out here. I'm gonna talk about this first, and I'm gonna play a video for you guys, because a lot of y'all keep saying that his performance was boring, and y'all say that this is the worst Super Bowl ever. No, it hasn't, because here are the top 5 worst Super Bowl halftime shows. They said the Black Eyed Peas, Maroon 5, Justin Timberlake, and The Weeknd, Phil Collins, Christina Aguilera, Enrique Iglesias, Tony Braxton, the Super Bowl. So I'll let y'all read. I'll keep that down there for you guys so you guys can see it. They also said too that Usher. I've heard a lot of things about the Usher performance in 2024 for the Super Bowl performance. It was bad. It says worst Super Bowl performance ever. Usher last has a hit 30 years ago. Come on, he sucks. I personally had liked it, the 2024 Super Bowl performance. I thought Usher did a good job, but some people said just terrible. Skip halftime to shave and prep for tomorrow. Should have been Aerosmith or maybe Bon Jovi. Yeah, should yeah, Creed would have been better. These are people on a blog talking about how they didn't like the Usher halftime show. Even Super Bowl performance. I had liked it. There was also people talking about Rihanna's Super Bowl. There was people who filed 103 complaints. So basically, they were saying that all the songs that she had, there were sexualized lyrics and her background dancers gyrating choreography. So a lot of people didn't like Rihanna one Super Bowl performance in 2023. Rihanna's Super Bowl halftime show was bad, and that's okay. There was several articles, several people had blogs on it. These are people who are talking about how they view her Super Bowl. They didn't like it, and they were saying it's okay. We can say that it's bad. So when y'all sit here talking about boring and lackluster and it's just they have so many of them that was 10 times that some people say that was 10 times worse than what Kendrick Lamar have. And like I say, to me it wasn't boring. Um I was surprised that Black Eyed Peas was on this list because I had like their Super Bowl performance, but apparently I've been doing my research. People don't like Black Eyed Super Bowl performance either. So it's okay to disagree, but I just want to let you guys know there is other Super Bowls that not everybody is gonna like it. The Super Bowl performance. Some people are gonna say it's boring because they want to see more. They want to see more shaking, more dancing. So yeah, let's go back to original video. There was a message in this performance. Basically, what when you saw me go up to him, when you saw Samuel Jackson, this is representing Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam represent who? The government. He has Kendrick Lamar. If you see him, he's in the back of him. He's like, hey, I'm gonna bring him to you guys. I forgot what he was saying, but on the lines of he's telling Kendrick Lamar how to act. He's trying to keep Kendrick Lamar in the box. And if y'all do not know, there is at the beginning you see like a box and it has like PlayStation symbols, like game symbols on it. If y'all know XO or X circle always represents playtime, like playing games and things like that. That's why the PlayStation on the controller it has XO and then it has the triangle and the square. But you see the X circle is always known for playing. He that's at the beginning of the performance where they show that. That's a box. And if you see he talks about he brings in the American colors because he's letting you see that they're trying to keep him in a box. They want to keep black people in a box. They want you to perform a certain way. There was a strong message, and I think that's why a lot of people said that this was the worst performance ever. Some people probably didn't get the message, but I get it. It was a very strong message. I'm gonna tell you who else get this message. Donald Trump. President Donald Trump has left the Super Bowl. His departure after halftime show was expected. The Mahomes family visited the president in the suite before he left. Why do you think President Donald Trump left? There was a reason why he left. He saw that halftime show. He left. And not only that, he saw that Kansas City Chiefs were losing too. We're going to talk about Travis and Taylor Swift later on. All right. So here it was. Someone says, laugh out y'all loud. Y'all saying it's boring. Don't even grasp the nuance of the message he sent to America while Donald sat in the audience. I told you that. He flipped them off without them really knowing he flipped them off. I enjoyed it. Looking in the camera, smiling, saying, say, Drake, screaming the revolution will be televised. Dancers in American flag formation. Samuel Jackson saying not too ghetto. Drake, see what I'm saying? Drake ex Serena, crimp walking, SZA, another ex singer, dancer in red, to reminisce to Drake outfit and Hotline Bling video. So many gems, a masterpiece, brilliant. I told y'all there's a lot of messages in this video. So whole stadium singing A minor, Serena crimp walking, muster coming out, plate was scrubbed. Kendrick wins button, having Samuel Jackson and SZA add a nice touch. Also, did y'all see Serena? See what somebody said? The dancers are not eating enough of me. Oh my, the dancers are not eating enough of me. OMG. Kendrick is a star though. His performance always T. And Serena Williams, see you walking is T. Go, go, go. Somebody said, I can't be the only one who got secondhand embarrassment. Y'all, please, for future reference, if you ever have an issue with Kdot, please just leave that man alone. It really ain't safe. Leave that man completely alone. He is not gonna play with you. So there was people who understand the measures. There was people who liked the performance. I liked it. Like I said, I liked the one from last year. Rihanna one was okay. And the reason why I'm going in the past, because this has been a talk, is about the Super Bowl performance. So let's go on to other things. Lift every voice. The next one was the Lift Every Voice. This caused controversy as well because last year Andra Day performs Lift Every Voice sing prior to Super Bowl back in 2024, and it was controversy then and it's controversy again. Yeah, so I'll put this article down here to see what I'm talking about, but yes, a lot of people do not like this song being performed. They're calling it the Black Anthem, performance. But let me play audio for you guys.
Super Bowl reception to Black National Anthem speaks volumes after boycott cries. The Black National Anthem was impeccably observed by fans at Super Bowl 59. Some fans called for a boycott of the league's championship game after it was confirmed that Grammy award-winning artist Ledisi would perform Lift Every Voice and Sing, which the NAACP adopted as the Black National Anthem more than a decade ago. The song has been performed at the Super Bowl in recent years, but many NFL fans believe only one national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, should be sung before the biggest sporting event in the United States. As if we needed another reason to not watch the damn game, one fan wrote on X in protest of the Black National Anthem. NFL decision to remove End Racism gets response from Chiefs players. Donald Trump brutally dismissed by Michael Strahan. Dig ahead of Super Bowl. Conservative pundit Megyn Kelly also argued the so-called Black National Anthem does not belong at the Super Bowl. We already have a national anthem, and it includes everyone. Yet New York Congressman Richie Torres has argued the Black National Anthem has been a part of our nation's history since the early 20th century. The erasure of African American history as American history is a form of racism that runs deep on the far right. And Gerald Early, a pop culture essayist who teaches in the African and African American Studies Department of Washington University in St. Louis, told NBC News the performance of the song should be framed to the public not as a protest song, but as a song of Black affirmation, perseverance, and inspiration. It is unfortunate that the song's performance has become a culture war issue. Despite all the torque, the Black National Anthem was impeccably observed by a near-capacity crowd at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, which can hold up to 83,000 fans. The anthem was delivered around 50 minutes before kickoff on Sunday. This year's Super Bowl will be contested between the Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles in New Orleans. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are aiming to become the first team ever to win 3 consecutive Super Bowls, while Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are keen to avenge their loss to Kansas City at Super Bowl 57 in Arizona 2 years ago.
Okay, it says, I haven't heard criticism of the song. I love it. Everybody's got an opinion. People get mad over anything, man. I can say your shirt blue and somebody's gonna slap me and tell me it's black. People argue over the most insane, unimportant things, and there are a lot of more important things to worry about in life. It's funny how a song has been great for so long, and then a song that's so uplifting for people is all of a sudden something bad. I don't get it. It doesn't fit your agenda. That's why it's bad. This year's Super Bowl will be contested between the Kansas Chiefs. Okay, he goes. I don't know if they said that, but I wanted to read that again for you guys. So yeah, they were upset again with this song, and apparently it's been with it's they've been using it for the past couple of years, but these past 2 years people don't want the song here. They want it out. Yeah, they they don't want it there. They want it gone. So that's another issue. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Y'all don't even know. Randy Moss tears up during an emotional return to ESPN after his cancer diagnosis. So I want you guys to hear this because I'm going to be saying a lot of negative things, but I want you guys to hear some of the things before I go on to Taylor Swift.
Y'all already know. Y'all already know it's the big crybaby here, man. Hey, y'all, I couldn't do it alone. And I really thank y'all, NFL, my teammates. I seen Pep, I seen Miss Green, I seen Brady Belichick. Hey, guys, it's been hard, but I got a lot of love and a lot of people believing in me, man. So I'm happy to be here, man. You said, Greeny, don't do it again. Let's get this show started, man. God bless you all, man. God is good, man.
I will say that we just broke a promise to Randy Moss. We told him we wouldn't do that. But that will be it. Anyway, that is a message from the entire football world. We are thrilled to have you here. We are thrilled to get our coverage started now.
I should have showed this at the beginning of the video, but I'm gonna show it now. I just want you guys to hear something positive with out of all this chaos. You know, they welcome him back from after his cancer diagnosed. You know, he's been diagnosed with cancer, so really really brave for him to return back. You know, so I just want to share that with you guys. Also, excuse me, Kanye West has been going on his rants. I decided not to make a video on him. He's mentally ill. He needs help. I don't know why everybody's showboating him around, but or him showboating his wife around. That's a whole nother story that people already talked about. Y'all can go look up those videos. Kendrick Lamar needs to scream "Free Puff" from the Super Bowl stage, and we all know why. And I'm going to respectfully leave it light, just like that. But that's the hypocrisy. Hy- hypo- Hypocrisy is a hypocrisy. One in jail, and the other idiot at the Super Bowl. Child, y'all do what y'all want to do with that. I want to add this in here. Um, this is, I believe, this is Lil Wayne's daughter. I think she goes by, I think it's Regina Carter one, Love Me's. I don't know where this is at on Twitter, but she posted something on social media and she said, ha. So she's kind of like laughing at Kendrick Lamar's performance. I forgot to add that in there. And the people over here on the right, they see what she's trying to do. She's trying to say a whole lot but without saying a whole lot. You get what I'm saying? So this person up here at the top, that yes, that's D, says, I'm so glad that we have someone perform who feels connected to the Black Lives Matter movement, especially in today's political climate. The messages in that performance were bigger than Drake and home turf debates. And then someone down here, Renee Vids, said, didn't nobody want to hear your daddy talking cursive for 20 minutes? Um, Velvet Labelle Air said, Hove got it right. Sorry. Chantel, one of one. I love how she rides for her father, but we're good, love. Him and his daughter Cups were right where they belong, and that's not on the halftime show. So I'm very happy that I'm finding out that there's people out here who are not brainwashed. They're not with the okey doke. We're seeing things for what they truly are. Do y'all keep it up? Y'all stand on these people necks because they want you to be brainwashed. They want you to listen to all that derogatory music. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with listening to music about shaking your butt and all that. I'm here for that. But what Kendrick Lamar did is going down in history. What he did last night, that performance, it meant a lot to me. And I'm so happy that some of the people online gets it. Thank you guys so much. Another talk was about the Carters. Um every year I always see Jay-Z with his two girls. Nothing wrong with that. But I always tend to notice that somebody will say something about the son. So here's the comment that I saw earlier. This person here said, I just know people about to be in these comments being so weird about their son. Just know that he is a whole child. He is their child, not the whole world's child. Worrying about your kids and not their kids. These people are human and are entitled to their own privacy. Stop speaking on people's kids and mind your own business. Yet again, you was the one that brought up the son. There's always one person that brings up the son. Either they're taking up for him or they're talking about why they don't show their son. So they had an argument down here. Says, thank you. I didn't have the energy because you worry about your own kids. Facts. But that's Rummy and Blue sis. This, because I'm tired of these unqualified people diagnosing these child, all because they mad is not in their pictures. People. I think she come back and said people. If somebody says your comment is the first to mention him. That's the first one I see. There might be other comments about him, but they're way to the bottom. I don't see it. His comment is the only one I see. This, but it's not literally not. If you actually read the comments, then are several comments mentioned, sir, before I made mine. Loud and wrong. People love speaking on him, and you must be one of them since you mad about my comment. Well, duh, I'm addressing the people who love him, who love speaking on their son because we don't see him as much as we see Rummy and Blue. So far, you're the only weird one brought up her son. Another hit dog because I'm literally not the first and certainly not the only comment. Read and you know that besides I'm not speaking on their son. I'm telling people to mind their business, mind their mother effing business, and remember that he is the whole child. I said what I said. Here you go being weird because you're the first comment I read about their son. It's the same because the other people, they're way to the bottom. Sometimes blogs delete those comments. Who knows? Sometimes Instagram will hide those. He's literally the only comment I see. I didn't scroll all the way down. It says, child, I'm not letting nobody who can't spell and form a proper sentence of gaslight me into thinking my comment is even remotely weird. You tried it. Just like the other hit dogs. I don't know why this person is so offensive. You're the one that started this conversation and you're upset because people are saying it's weird. It is weird because you mentioned him. I mean, but here we go right here. Why we never see the sunlight for real. So this is what they're talking about. They're down there, but you two as well. Y'all keep bringing up this boy name either when y'all want to protect their son or y'all want to talk about his son. Either way, don't bring up his son name. Just leave it out. There's a reason why they're not showing him. Allegedly there's something wrong with him. I don't know. That's probably a rumor. But y'all do remember when Krishan showed her son, right? I just want to remember when I type in Krishan's son on Google, it brings me TikTok. And it shows all these stuff here. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't like talking about people's children, but we're moving along. So Ice Spice attends the Super Bowl with Taylor Swift, y'all. People are saying they're besties. What y'all think about that? I think the reason why Ice Spice is being seen with Taylor Swift is because Ice Spice needs to be with Taylor Swift because her album didn't do very well. She's too been booed off the stage. Another thing too is she's skinny now. She's not really thick anymore, so she lost what was making her popular, which was her really big fat butt. It's gone. So it's a lot of things. There's a lot of reason why Ice Spice is with Taylor Swift. She needs to be with her. She needs to stay irrelevant because that's the only thing that's keeping her irrelevant at this moment. If Taylor Swift gets booed at the Super Bowl, so we're going to get really into this tea. Let me let you guys hear it. All right, so Taylor Swift reacts to getting booed at Super Bowl 2025 and then gets support from Serena Williams. Swift was shown at the Dramatron at the Super Bowl with her pal Ice Spice and Ashley. I don't know who that person is. So it's just letting you see the kind of her and Ice Spice just laughing it off. They're just laughing it off. I love you at Taylor Swift. Don't listen to those boo. That's what Serena Williams said. Why is this happening? Why do y'all think this happening? Some are saying it's because of what the boyfriend said. I'll play that. I'll play that video afterwards. My friend sent it to me because I don't know. Some say because it's Donald Trump support. I'll play that video too as well. This is what some people have said. Said I don't personally care for Taylor Swift myself, but I never boo someone for that. Some people are just disrespectful and have no manners. Nobody deserved that for doing nothing but supporting their boyfriend and being at a sports game. I feel bad for her. Says, why would anyone boo TS? She is a talented, beautiful, successful young woman. It's just haters. These reporters can be a major pain. Being a celebrity must really be a lot of deal with, while in spite of all the money. If I were a major celebrity and this happened to me, I would turn around and harass the reporters in any way I could. I don't know why you would do all that. So right here, I seen this comment, and I think that's what it is. Someone said, "Oh, who cares? Sick of hearing about her and Travis. Fly, Eagles, fly. Sorry for the Kansas City Swifties. Not." So, you got some people here. They're making it a political thing, y'all. I'm very proud to have Trump as the president of the United States. Taylor, you are a phenomenal human being. This is a football game, people. Why must people come in with the hate? It doesn't make sense. Just enjoy the game with your family and friends and be safe. I said the same thing. Just go and enjoy the game. Like the Eagles won, congrats to them. Like, can we just keep it? It's just ain't nobody even really concerned about the football at this point. So there was a video that was sent to me, and it was about Taylor Swift boyfriend Travis. So let me play that for you guys.
Here for in this year's Super Bowl. Here are 5 out of context moments that might help you decide.
It's a great honor. I think, no matter who the president is, I know I'm excited because it's the biggest game of my life.
How do you feel about Trump attending the Super Bowl?
He's welcome to do what he wants.
Is there added pressure with Trump attending?
No, man. To Bree, the missus, thank you for the support, thank you for the love, and thank you for being the rock that I can lean on.
What's my favorite cheat day meal?
Fried chicken.
No.
Chicken fried steak.
No.
And mashed potatoes.
For the ladies present today, I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. But I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. My beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and embrace one of the most important titles of all, homemaker.
I don't know how you couldn't, but if you still
So this part right here, when Travis is talking, when he's asking questions about Trump, you can tell he's a little nervous and he doesn't want to talk about it. He wants to talk about the game. People called him out on that. They didn't like his response. And he also said, I hate Taylor Swift. Donald J. Trump said that. So that's why they asked him. People had liked the Eagles more because they liked his response about Donald Trump. So this is why they wanted to go for Eagles. I'm happy that they won. Yet again, they're going back to Patrick Mahomes' wife. He's on the Kansas City Chiefs side, and I think this is another Chiefs kicker, Harrison, basically telling females grass they belong in the kitchen. Child. And then you also see me show you guys allegedly Trump gets booed. That's another video. There is another video where Trump is supporting the Kansas City Chiefs. This is why a lot of people are not they were happy that the Chiefs didn't win. So let me play that video for you guys.
Fan, size up these two teams.
I'm a big fan of both teams. They're sort of different. In Philadelphia, you have one of the greatest running backs, Saquon. You know, Saquon had an uncle who was a great fighter, and Iran Barkley, his name was. So you have a great running back. You really have a great quarterback. The other team, the quarterback really knows how to win. He is a great, great quarterback.
So game prediction?
I hate to do it. I just say that I've watched this great quarterback who has, by the way, a phenomenal wife, okay? She's a Trump fan. She's a MAGA fan, so I happen to love her, okay? But she's a great person. I watched her being interviewed. I said, well, it's pretty good. But she's great, and he's great. I guess you have to say that when a quarterback wins as much as he's won, I have to go with Kansas City. At the same time, Philadelphia has a fantastic. It's going to be just a great game.
You're a sports guy. You're a football fan. Size up these two teams.
So y'all just hear that. I think that's the reason why people didn't like what Travis Scott said. I think that's why a lot of people are upset with the Mahomes because they're Trump supporters. I think that's why people were booing Taylor Swift is because of what her boyfriend said. And not only that, Trump is a supporter of, the Kansas City Chiefs, but he hates Taylor Swift. So they wanted to see if Travis was going to take up for her or anything like that. It's just, y'all, when I tell y'all, it was so much drama around the Super Bowl, it's crazy. It was drama around the Super Bowl last year too as well. But these past couple of years, I've been noticing it's a lot of drama around the Super Bowl. Then this is the last thing, y'all. My voice is about to go. I talked so much tonight. So I am not watching this halftime show out of respect for my brother Lil Wayne, who obviously should be playing in his hometown of New Orleans. This is just so wrong. From Skip Bayless. I'm at that note. I'm done. Did y'all? I'm done. When I tell y'all, it was so much drama. It was so much drama. Like my voice is gone. Did y'all enjoy the Super Bowl? If not, let me know. Super Bowl. Let me know. Did y'all enjoy the Super Bowl at all? Did anybody enjoy it? It looked like some people did. I enjoyed watching little clips here and there, watching the Super Bowl halftime show. I'm a person, I just lay back and I chill and relax. I'm just reading and things, playing all the videos of what people said, what they said, and reading the comments. What is your viewpoint on the Super Bowl halftime show, the Taylor Swift and Travis and Ice Spice, and also the Black National Anthem speaks volumes, and they want to boycott it. I mean, what? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know, cause I'm gone. Like I'm done. But let me know what you think down below in the comment area. But as for now, just see y'all later. Peace.
Fendi and Adana, Karen, they be sharing all their money, got me wearing fly. Girl, but I ain't asking. They say they love my ass and 7 G's to religion. I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on taking. I keep on demonstrating my love, my love, my love, my love. You love my lady lumps, my hump, my hump, my hump. My humps, they got you. Got you, they got you. They got you, got you, they got you.